Good grief. Why do they never go in for me? Hi everyone, back again with another pre-lockdown Wodge. Yes, another Wodge that I bought some point last year. This one is off, I got this one from somebody on Facebook Marketplace, which was, I've had some success with in the past, buying stuff. And this was pretty good Wodge. So we've got this one, we've got a lot of 80s metal in here. There's a lot of it. But to start with, there were a couple of 70s albums that I've got, including one I've wanted for ages. So let's get going on this. So first off is this one. Managed to pick up this. So this is Nazareth, and this is Razamanaz. This is a fabulous album. Kind of like, is it hard rocking glam? It's definitely hard rock. It's a hard rock album, not glammy at all. It's hard rock. Scottish, I can't remember which town they're from, north of the border, but this is a fabulous album. Absolutely great gatefold. There we go, show that again. Yeah, things like Razamanaz, Alcatraz, Vigilante Man, Bad Bad Boy, Too Bad Too Sad, and it actually had a hit single off this, which is Broken Down Angel, which was on a compilation tape that my dad made. And this has got a lovely, I love this label, the Mooncrest label. I don't think I've got any other records on it, but this is a lovely label. Yeah, absolutely fabulous stuff that was. I think the whole lot of these cost me 15 quid, I think. Now I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's in that ballpark. So not a massive amount on these albums, and it's really worth it. Next one, this is such a common album, but I haven't had a copy of it. And I'm so glad I finally got one. So we got a decent copy of Rumours. Fleetwood Mac, I've never... When I was growing up, I was never into them. Never into them. I liked Tusk. I thought Tusk was amazing. But I never really got into anything else. And then when I was about, I don't know, maybe mid-20s, I got Tusk the album, which I liked. And then I slowly got into the songs off Rumours because a load of, it seems as though grunge bands really liked them, because I got into the cover of Gold Dust Woman by Hole. There was a band called, I think it called Fastbacks, who covered Go Your Own Way, and I started getting into the songs, and then I finally took a plunge, listened to Rumours, and I absolutely loved it. It is brilliant from start to finish. To be honest, no wonder that it sold so many copies. And what's nice is, this copy came with the lyric booklet, or fold out, whatever you want to call it, which is lovely that it still had this. Of course, on the Boulevard Warners label. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say about Rumours? I mean, it is a blooming fantastic album, and one that I've slowly come to really appreciate, especially in the last few years. I've really come to appreciate it, so absolutely love that. Right, on to the 80s metal. So the first one I'm going to show is this one. So this is Mr. Big's debut album. This is hard rocking. This is great. This is really good. Really enjoyed listening to this. So, I mean, later they became, well, they're more famous for that soft rock ballad they did, but this is nothing like it. This is all pretty hard rocking. I think there's a couple of ballady type things on it, but I really enjoyed this. On Atlantic, you've seen that. Yeah, I was kind of, I approached this with a little bit of trepidation because I didn't really know much about Mr. Big apart from that big hit. Was it To Be With You? Which, sappy rubbish, to be honest. This I can highly recommend. Really enjoyed that. Right, I also picked up a copy of, Dokken's Under Lock and Key. I'm still not sure about this one. I've listened to it a couple of times now. Now, am I being fair if I describe this as sub Bon Jovi? Am I being too cruel by doing that? I mean, I'm sure there are people who absolutely adore Dokken. In fact, I know there are. I know there are loads of people who love Dokken. But I don't know, it just sounds like real soft sub Bon Jovi stuff to me. Maybe I'm just not listening to it properly. But what also got, and I really much preferred, was this one, which is Down in the Streets. Got a bit of damage there, but let's go through this one. So this one, yeah, it's all right. I'm not. Maybe look at them in their finery though, looking stunning there, lads. On that black, I do like that one. I quite like that black and red electro. Not as nice as the is it the Butterfly? Yeah, it's this album. I'm not sold on it at the moment, but I'm gonna give it another go. But this one, so this is Back in the Streets. I think this is actually a bootleg. So this was a load of demos and live tracks that Dokken really recorded in '79 before they actually released their first album. This rocks. This really rocks. I absolutely love this. Fabulous stuff. Got things like Back in the Streets, Fell on the Day After Day, We're Going Wrong. I don't know if these were ever recorded or released anywhere else. But it's got absolutely gorgeous red vinyl. That's lovely. On the Repertoire label. Fabulous, fabulous. This is really good. I really enjoyed listening to this one. So yeah, maybe I should go back to Lock and Key and have another go with it. But yeah, I much prefer that one, to be honest. I also got White Lion, Big Game, more sort of on the softer side of things. Not my preferred kind of. I like my glam metal from the 80s, my hair metal, to be a bit on the hard side. More LA Guns and Rat rather than sort of the softer Bon Jovi side of it, which is what White Lion kind of were. But I saw this lot, it must have been on this tour. It must have been on the tour because I saw them in '89 supporting Skid Row and Motley Crue at the Wembley Arena. And it was a tour that Tommy Lee had his drum kit suspended. So this is pretty, is it kind of generic? It's not my favourite hair metal record I've ever heard. Little bit on the generic side. Again on Atlantic, they must have signed loads of these bands. I mean, I think that there's some decent tracks on here. Things like Going Home Tonight, Living on the Edge. It's an alright cover of Radar Love on it. But yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. This was much better. I really enjoyed this. This is Kicked and Clawed by Cats in Boots. This is much sleazier and much a little bit harder. There's a little bit more sort of Guns N' Roses AC/DC feel to this with a kind of a bit more swagger. This is how I like my hair metal, like this. I mean, sort of the tail end of the 80s, there's a lot of bands who sort of started taking the lead from Guns N' Roses rather than Motley Crue. And who was it? People like Spread Eagle, Sea Hags, who else was there? The Throbs. There were quite a few bands coming out, and they kind of had that. Yeah, they were kind of a little bit more of an edge to them, rather than some of the other bands. So yeah, this is definitely one of those. Absolutely love this. On EMI America, it's got that one, which I've seen on other bands before, so that was cool. Yeah, I'd really recommend that. Take a listen to that one. Also got Femme Fatale. I don't know if they were that. They were not popular in the UK. I vaguely remember them. Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty hard rocking female-led metal, hard rock on the MCA Rainbow. It's not the... I mean, it's better than Vixen. Sort of the same sort of thing. I mean, there's another band that I like from about this time called Soraya. I really like them. And they're sort of roughly about the same, to be honest. Yeah, not bad. It was a good pickup anyway. Much better was this one, which is an all-girl band called Phantom Blue. This is rocks. This absolutely rocks. On Shrapnel and Roadrunner. I think they kept going after a while, but after this, but with various members staying and going. But this album is their debut from '89, and it is really good. I absolutely love this on Roadrunner. There's that brown Roadrunner. Absolutely splendid stuff. Really, really top-notch stuff. So there we go, Phantom Blue. I would recommend that. That's a definite recommend. And just to round off, picked up a couple of compilations. I was quite happy to pick this up, Axe Attack 2, because I've got Axe Attack 1. So this is a K-Tel metal album. And what's great about it is only 15 tracks on it, so it doesn't sound, the sound quality doesn't completely suck. So yeah, you've got White Snake, and there's an early Maiden track. You've got Sabbath, although it's Dio Sabbath, not which I don't count as Sabbath, to be honest. I'm sure I've just peed a load of people off. Priest are on it, UFO's on it. Ace of Spades is on it, which is on every single metal compilation I think I own, to be honest. And I also got this one, which I'm just checking if it is on here, but I think this is actually a rock compilation it's not on. So this is Rock Anthems 2, another K-Tel compilation. So this is a double album. It's actually got a really solid track listing. So if I show you there, it's actually a really solid track listing. It's not, you've got Velvets, you've got the Yardbirds, you've got a bit of Jeff Beck, Hawkwinds, Alice, you've got the original Golden Earring, Radar Love, Walk on the Wild Side, got Cream on there. Pretty good, pretty solid compilation. So I thought, yeah, I'll have that as well. And it's a really good listen. So there we go. So there we go. A load of 80s, some 70s rock and metal, and thoroughly enjoyed listening to all of it. So, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.